Okay, hey everyone, George here. So I've spent some time at Legoland Dubai here in the UAE. So I want to give my overall thoughts. And my thoughts overall are it's a decent park and it's definitely worth visiting if you're in the area, but it does have some problems. And so what I want to do is go into a bit more detail to describe these, pros and cons, etc. So in terms of pros, it has decent theming. So it's got like the usual detailed Legoland theming that you would expect at a Legoland park. So that's one thing. And it was quite quiet as well, so you could get on everything pretty quickly, which is great. But there were some issues as well. One of which was, again, even with the quiet days, slow operations. That wasn't great, so I mean the operations did take their time, and those could be improved. Another con is the prices. So I was looking at the prices of some of the Lego sets, as well as some of the food, and it was quite expensive. For example, an ice cream was about 28 dirhams, which as of the time of recording this video is about £5.60, which even at theme park standards is quite expensive for an ice cream. So there were issues such as that. The Dragon's Apprentice was superior to the one we get at Legoland Windsor. The seating was better in the train. There were all sorts of, it didn't have quite the same level of theming as Legoland Windsor, but it was still decent. So still, it wasn't bad, and it was smooth as well. Then the Dragon had the same sort of castle interior theming in the queue. So again, immersive, well done. The interior castle section, though, was not as good as Windsor. So what you had was no music. It actually had quite a creepy ambience, where it's more uplifting, but there was no music here either inside the castle. The dragon itself, the animatronic dragon, it didn't get as much detail, see as much detail of it on the dragon here in Dubai. So I prefer the coaster at Windsor instead. And as for the outdoor coaster here in Dubai, so the outdoor section of the Dragon, what you had was not great profiling. It wasn't bad, it was alright, but I mean the profiling wasn't, perfect. So with that in mind, I would give the edge to the Dragon at Legoland Windsor. There was also a dark ride. It was like Tomb Blast. So it was kind of like a shoot 'em up, ancient Egyptian themed dark ride, which again, it was quite short and the lasers weren't totally accurate. So I mean, again, it wasn't as good as Tomb Blaster. Then what else? Then we did the Deep Sea Adventure ride as well, which it was pretty good. So that was well themed. It was good fun. There are a couple of points though. When at Windsor, the amount of sea life, the variation, does seem to be more extensive. And also, with the Windsor one, there were very clear barriers as to where the fish can and can't go. So this prevents them sort of from going to the station. And here in Dubai, it feels like the story kind of ends prematurely. So it feels like you're still sort of resurfacing from Atlantis, but then you're already, getting off the boat, the submarine. So Windsor doesn't seem to have that problem though. So yeah, so overall I did enjoy myself, but yeah, and it also feels like it could do with a few more rides as well. But I mean, obviously I don't know the financial situation, maybe it's not feasible, but whatever. But with that in mind, so overall it was a fun day, and if I was in the area I would go back to. But I probably wouldn't go here specifically for Legoland Dubai. I'd probably do it as part of a broader trip. So yeah, those are my thoughts. So thank you for watching. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. It does help the channel, and I'll bring you more hints, tips, reactions, and updates moving forward. So all the best.